Hello, my name is Raquel, and today I'm going to talk about the initiative and referendum process in Arizona. So, what is initiative? Initiative, according to Arizona's Secretary of State, is that an initiative is a process that allows Arizona voters to propose new laws or amend existing laws by gathering signatures to place the issue on the ballot. As far as referendum, according to Arizona's Secretary of State, a referendum allows voters to veto a law passed by the Arizona legislature by collecting signatures to place the issue on the ballot for approval or rejection. How initiatives and referendums are created? Well, according to Arizona Secretary of State, both processes follow similar steps. The steps are that they form a political committee or designate an existing committee to sponsor the measure. According to Arizona Secretary of State, they file an application for serial number with the Arizona Secretary of State. This includes the title and text of the proposed measure. They also acquire the appropriate initiative, referendum, or recall petition in person from the Secretary of State office. They also ensure any paid or out-of-state circulators have registered with the Secretary of State's office. They gather signatures from eligible Arizona voters, and they submit petitions by the statutory deadline. Then the Secretary of State and various county recorders will process the petitions and determine whether enough signatures were gathered to place the measure on the ballot. Signature requirements. As far as signature requirements for initiative, it requires 255,949 signatures for statutory changes and 383,923 for constitutional amendments. As far as referendum, 127,975 signatures. Now, when we compare initiatives and referendums according to Arizona Secretary of State, is that the purpose for the initiative is propose new laws or constitutional amendments. As far as referendum, according to Arizona Secretary of State, is that the referendum vetoes or approves laws passed by the legislator, and who starts both of them is citizens. As far as deadline, for the initiative, it must file signatures at least 4 months before the general election. And in the referendum, they must file signatures within 90 days after a legislative adjournment. Now, the outcome for the initiative is that yes vote enacts the proposed law, while a no veto is a vote for retaining existing law. As far as the referendum, the outcome is that yes vote allows the law to take effect, while the no vote vetoes it. The pros and cons of each is that for the initiative, the pro is that it empowers citizens to create laws directly, allows voters to address issues the legislature may ignore, it promotes civic engagement, and as far as cons, for the initiative, signatures must be gathered. Signatures gathering can be expensive and time-consuming. Complex laws may be written without legislative expertise, and special interest groups can influence initiative campaign. As far as referendum, the pro is that it provides a check on legislative power. It allows voters to reject unpopular or harmful laws, and it encourages accountability in government. The con for the referendum, however, is that it has a short 90-day deadline, which makes signature gathering challenging, and it can delay implementation of laws. Campaigns may confuse voters about what yes or no means. Now, how these processes support direct democracy? Well, the Constitution of Arizona explicitly reserves these powers for the people, allowing them to approve, reject, or propose laws directly. This reflects the core principle of direct democracy because citizens are not limited to voting for representatives. They can directly shape public policy. Initiatives and referendums ensure that government remains responsive to the will of the people and they act as tools for public oversight, preventing legislative overreach and enabling community-driven change. Together, these processes make Arizona one of the strongest direct democracy states in the nation. And as I conclude this statement on initiative and referendum, I would like to say thank you for listening on this information of initiative and referendum. And this concludes my explanation of the initiative and referendum process in Arizona. Thank you so much for watching.